Hey folks, welcome to another YK Apps tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to review a jQuery plugin which achieves the following effect. I have here the Twitter site, and in the Twitter site we can see the sign-in form, and in the sign-in form there is a text field to enter text, and inside those text fields, this is the effect we're gonna create. There is a label inside the text field. The label is a span tag, and you can see the label is on the text field, and when I focus, the label changes color. Sorry, this is the label when I'm not in focus, and if I click the link, then will be the table when I focus. The label color change, and the text field border is highlighted, and when I input text inside, then the label disappears. If I delete the text, then the label returns. So we actually created in YK Apps, we created a jQuery plugin that achieves this effect. We didn't find anything out there, so we created it ourselves. And I'm going to review this plugin and how to install it, and how you can check the effect out and easily make it on your own. So we actually made life a bit easier for you guys and created the jQuery plugin. So go to the URL at the description box, and it will be redirected to the plugin page. And in the plugin page, there's a download section underneath. There is 3 files you need to download. So the first file is labeltextinput CSS. That's the CSS file for the plugin. I'm just gonna save it in the desktop, and that's the 3 files: labeltextinput.css, labeltextinput.js, and jQuery library, which you can just download from their site as well. So I'm gonna download these 3 files, save them in the desktop. Okay. Now, as you can see, I have these 3 files in my desktop. I'm gonna just go ahead and launch Dreamweaver to create a HTML that uses all those files. So I'm gonna double click Dreamweaver and launch it. Okay, I'm gonna create new HTML. I'm gonna file, save the file, and I'm gonna save it also in the desktop, and I'm gonna name it index. Save. And okay, let's attach all the file. The first file we're gonna attach is the CSS file. So we're gonna underneath the head tag, you're gonna want to put a link tag with href referring to the CSS file located in the desktop, referring to the CSS file, which is okay, labeltextinput.css. We saved it on the desktop, so I'm just gonna choose this. The rel is of type style sheet, and the type is text CSS. So that's that. And I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna link now to the 2 JavaScripts. So the first one we need to do is make sure you always use the jQuery library first, because other plugins use it. So jQuery library has to be the first link. So I'm gonna write script, and the source of the script is in the desktop as well. It's the jQuery library. So I'm gonna choose it, and the type is text JavaScript. I'm gonna choose this. I'm gonna close this tag, and I'm gonna do another one of this. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it, and the second one, the source, will be the plugin file, also in the desktop. So I'm gonna browse, jQuery label text input.js. And I'm going to choose this, and that's pretty much it. We logged, we attached all the files to our index page. Now let's create a text box. So I'm just gonna open an input tag and of type text. We're gonna put it an ID so we can easily select it with jQuery. So we're gonna ID it my text box, and we're gonna name it like whatever you want, test. So okay, this is our text box. You can see it, how it looks here, and this cool text box. And we're gonna now use the plugin. So we're gonna open a JavaScript tag, script of type text JavaScript, and let's close the script. And in the script, we're gonna use the jQuery selector by ID, which works like this. You put like Shift 3. I don't recall what it's called in English. Shift 3 and the ID of the text box, my text box. So that's a selector by that's a selector by ID using jQuery. So and then we're gonna use the label text input, which is the jQuery library, and we're gonna put in brackets the label we want to put inside our text. So let's just write hello world. Bit cliche, but let's write hello world. Okay. Now we don't want that span tag to like go over the text box, so let's expand the width a bit. Add a style tag to the text input with a width of, let's say, 300 pixels. Okay, we can just about finished here. Let's save this file and let's check out the results. So we have our index file right here, and let's open it with a browser, and voila. This, as you can see, we have a text box. Looks kind of cool with a text inside, hello world. Let's focus on the text box. Let's put our try to input text, see what happened. When the text box has focused, there's a cool border around the text box, and the label fades a bit. Like label fades a bit. Where we write text, the label disappears, and we can delete the text, and the label re-enters. So that's our plugin review. The plugin name is labeltextinput, and hope it helped. And you have the full article in our site in the description box. And that's it, folks. Have a good one.